Hi, I'm Sarah Kinzer. I'm the Director of Children's Ministry here at Harrisonburg First Church of the Nazarene. This past Sunday, Pastor Adrian talked about rejection, and he encouraged us from Deuteronomy 31:6, which says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you or forsake you." The struggle with rejection is something that hits pretty close to home for me, and I'm hoping that by sharing part of my story, you'll be encouraged as you work to get past your past and as I work to get past my past. When I was younger, when I was in elementary school, I was bullied. I had a lot of people at the school I went to who made fun of me for things that I didn't have control over. And I went and I spoke with our school counselor and asked her, how to deal with this. And she said, and I'm sure she had the best of intentions, but she asked me, "Sarah, what could you change about yourself that would make them stop making fun of you?" And I remember just having no answer, because the things that they made fun of me about, I felt no control over. I didn't know what to say to her then, and I'm not sure that I would know how to answer her now. But what I did do is learn to change myself to fit in. By high school, I would act a certain way around one group of people and behave another sort of way around other groups of people. I had learned the art of fitting in somewhere along the way. But while I was fitting in, I didn't really feel like I was fitting in because they knew me, because these people knew the real me and accepted me as I was. When I was a senior in high school, I accepted Jesus, and at that time I had Christian friends who loved me, who knew my faults, who knew my quirks, and they loved me anyway. And that was a new and amazing experience. I wish I could say that being loved in that way took care of everything in that area of my seeking the acceptance and approval of others, but it didn't. I still sought that approval and struggled with fear of rejection all through for many years in my adulthood. A few years ago, I was teaching in Tiny Town. That's where the 4 and 5-year-olds go on Sunday mornings, typically. And I heard myself telling them something that I would tell them almost every week, and that is, God made you with a plan and a purpose. And it was almost like that morning God said, "Sarah, do you hear what you're saying? You're telling them week after week, God made you with a plan and a purpose. Can you hear me say that about you? I made you with a plan and a purpose." Oh, what would it mean if I believed that God made me with the way that I look and my skills, where I'm talented and not talented, where I love to focus and where I lack focus, my sense of humor and how loud I am, because I am real loud. What if God made me loud on purpose? Because that's how He wanted me. Boy, to think that God intended me to be me was kind of mind-blowing. And maybe that's silly to say at 30-something, that you've just sort of realized it's okay to be made loud, and it's okay to be made as someone who tells really long stories, just the things about you that make you you. But what if we believed? What if we believed, like in Psalm 139, where it says, "I praise you, for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made"? What if we believed that God made us fearfully and wonderfully, that He took time and He planned what He was, how He was going to make us, and He counted our hairs, and He designed our fingernails, and He pieced us together, knitted us together? What if we believed that? What difference would that make? The difference it made to me was suddenly I was okay if I was who I was And people, just didn't, it wasn't like they outright rejected me. But, we just didn't click, and that was okay. Before, it would have driven me crazy to think I have tried my hardest to fit in and I can't find the right way to change myself. But all of a sudden, it was like, I might not be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. Everybody's welcome to my tea party. Anybody can come in and drink this tea. But I know that I have a certain flavor, and it has been a work of God in my life to enjoy the flavor He's given me. And I'm so appreciative that God took the time to say to me, I made you with a plan and a purpose. And so what I hope you hear is that you were made with a plan and a purpose, perfect for His plan and His purpose in your life, in the life of the church, and in the life of those around you that you serve. I want to close with a little bit of prayer, and I hope that this has been encouraging to you. So, Father, thank you that you made me the way that you made me, and thank you that you made the person watching this the way that you made them. You do good works. You're a good creator, and I can trust you that you know the design that you make each of us with. Father, I pray that we will have eyes to see one another in the same way you see us, that we will accept one another the way that you accept us. And Father, I pray that you will open our eyes to see ourselves the way that you see us. I thank you for the words Pastor Adrian preached on Sunday and the encouragement that they gave us all. And it's in your name we pray.